right, all right. All right, so I got 10 minutes to tell you guys a story, so I'm gonna get started fast, okay? So in the next 10 minutes, I'm gonna tell you a story about how I took my company from 0 views to over 590 million views in under 18 months. Now, the best part is, I'm gonna teach you how you can do it too. So I know what you're thinking, that this is probably some story that YouTube heard and they hunted me down from some far corner in the States and then I cracked some weird YouTube code and they brought me to talk to you guys. But the truth is, I actually live in Stockholm. And the story I'm about to tell you is actually in your own backyard. And I know I don't speak your language, but I do speak the language that we all care about today, and that's the language of marketing. So my name is Billy Chester, and in 2017, I started a pocket knife company. And little did I know this was going to be one of the hardest marketing ventures of my life, because pocket knives are basically prohibited to market on every single avenue that you can imagine. Meta, Google, anything you could think, you can't run ads. So from day one, we had to be creative. We had to think different, and we had to seek every creative opportunity we could to market my brand. And in 2022, I came across a story that just blew my mind. It was a story of a sword company that managed to build a massive YouTube following from making viral videos and generate millions of dollars in revenue. And I was like, oh my God, if they can do this, then we can do it too. So I went to my team of one guy and said, we need to build a YouTube channel. And he was like, okay, so where do we start? And I was like, we make videos. And he's like, I don't know how to make videos. So I was like, well, we just need to figure it out. And he's like, okay. And I was like, and you need to be the face. So I convinced Ethan, our marketing director, to become the face of our brand. But now we needed a guy to help us make videos. And I remembered that my barber at the time actually was doing some video work. So I was like, yo, bro, you wanna come work with us and make some videos? And he's like, sure. So we made a plan. And we decided that we were gonna do a 6-month plan to test this out. And if it didn't work, we were gonna just bail. So we gave 6 months. We were gonna make one video every single day because we wanted to learn how to create content. We wanted to learn how to be YouTubers, learn what our audience wanted to see. And to be honest, in the beginning, it didn't really start off so well.
When you work for a knife company and have to create a brand motto,
So we started off pretty rough, but in time we started to figure it out. And one video turned to 2, and next thing you know, we're at 60 videos, and long behold, we crossed our first 1 million view video. And the craziest thing was, in one day, we sold out of our top selling pocket knife. We couldn't believe it. We're actually doing it. And 5 months into the journey, everything changed when we made the big knife video. Ethan, give me the big knife. So, thank you, Ethan. Thank you. You can go. So, 5 months into our 6-month journey, we had an April Fool's joke that we ordered our pocket knife, which is normally this size, 10 times bigger than it was originally. And the sad part was it came 2 weeks too late for April Fool's. So we ended up with a giant paperweight sitting in our office and didn't know what to do with it. But Ethan came up with a genius idea, and within 24 hours, we made a video about how our factory made a huge mistake. And that video was uploaded the next day, and to our surprise, it amassed hundreds of thousands of views. But the thing that stood out was the comments. We seen hundreds, if not thousands of comments coming in within the first hours of being uploaded, leading to tens of thousands of comments of people wanting to see this knife in the hands of the basketball legend, Shaquille O'Neal. So for size reference, we have small little Ethan and ginormous Shaquille O'Neal and the giant knife. But the problem was, there you go, thank you. The problem was we literally had no way to get Shaquille O'Neal, but we did have a YouTube channel and we were amassing hundreds of thousands of views. So we thought, we need to make a video. So within 24 hours again, we're working pretty hard at this point, we managed to get out another video. And this video was answering the call of our commenters in our community to get this hand into the basketball legends, to get this knife in the
We need your help to get this Shaq-sized knife in the hands of Shaquille O'Neal. I accidentally ordered our new pocket knife sample 10 times bigger than I was supposed to. It's literally a joke to hold in my average size hands. Enter basketball legend Shaq. Standing at 7'1", weighing over 300 pounds, he's the only individual with hands large enough to properly handle this blade. But there's one problem. We have no way to contact Shaq. That's why we need you to tag Shaq in the comments on this video to make him see this knife. Share this video with a friend so we can get Shaq the Mega Blade.
And to our surprise, that video went on to generate millions and millions of views and hundreds of thousands of comments. But that didn't lead to Shaq. So we continued the journey. And one video led to 2 videos. Still no Shaq. To 3 videos, to 4 videos. And to be honest, at this point, we were just making videos because the audience wanted it. Because we didn't think Shaq was gonna come around. Until video 5, long behold, the man himself slid into our DMs. And he said, "Where is my knife?" And this really happened. So me and Ethan, is like true story. I wake up in the morning, I have a message from Shaquille O'Neal in our Instagram, and I'm like, what do we do now? Like, what do we mail the knife to him? Like, where is he? How do we do this? So we sat down and we're like, no, we need to tell the story. We need to figure this out. So we do some research and we find out that Shaquille O'Neal is gonna be in Paris in 2 weeks. He's a DJ, for those of you that don't know, and he was doing a concert. That's weird, but so we booked some tickets, all right? And we make a plan and we tell Shaq, yo, we're gonna be in Paris in 2 weeks. Can we meet up and give you the knife? And he agrees. So 2 weeks pass and we're about to get ready for our trip. So we send him a little message just to remind him that, hey, we're coming. And he leaves us on red, like quite literally red. And we're like, okay, well, do we go? And we're like, yeah, we have a story to tell. We're content creators. So we go to Paris, we see the Eiffel Tower, and we make a video because the man left us on red again. So we're in Paris, walking around the city, literally just waiting for Shaquille O'Neal to message us back. And to be honest, he left us on red several times, and we did send several messages. And the day came to an end, and we began to lose hope. But the man came through.
We're about to see Shaquille O'Neal hold this massive WESN knife we made him. After agreeing with Shaq to meet in Paris, the day was almost over, and we still hadn't heard from him. But as it seemed all hope was lost, Shaq slid into our DMs. Where you at now? I'm smoking hookah. We DM'd back and forth, then Shaq said to meet at his hotel. After months of hard work, he was really gonna hold our huge knife. But first we had to sprint back to the woods outside the venue and hope the Mega Blade we stashed was still there. Luckily it was, so we called a taxi to take us to the man himself. Seemingly beating Shaq to the hotel, I walked in and took a nervous poop, then waited by the door for his arrival. Soon, I spotted him walking towards the lobby, and his hands were even bigger than I imagined. Shaq was eager to hold his knife, so I unlocked the case I had handcuffed to me and passed it over to him. And finally, the moment that millions have been waiting for happened. Oh my gosh, natural. It does look small.
The moment millions have been waiting for. And the truth was, we did not know how the story would end. But along our journey, we learned one important thing. We learned how to build an audience, and we learned how to answer the call of our audience. And ultimately, we went from being excited about 10,000 views to ultimately generating over 590 million views in just a 12-month period. And the thing that was most insane about this was we've seen upwards of 3.5x revenue growth during this journey. It was almost hard to handle. But the reason why I'm here today is because you can do this too. But you have to start to think like a YouTuber. You have to start to be agile. And you have to fly to Paris with a giant knife, even if you don't know Shaq's gonna be there. And that's the point of being a content creator, is you have to be agile and willing to take the journey. And the thing that's the most important is YouTube actually wants you to win. They give you the data, they give you the analytics, and without them, we wouldn't have been able to realize what our customers want to see. We wouldn't have been able to realize how to create content for them. And if I could do it with a small team of an ex-barber and my marketing director, Ethan, I think you guys got it covered. So the most important thing here is somebody on your marketing team willing to become a YouTuber. All right? So one last thing though, really quick. I just have something to do. All right.
Wayne "The Rock" Johnson, your time has come. The people have spoken. Hold the WESN microplane. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on, Dwayne.
All right. Thank you so much. My name is Billy Chester, and I hope you guys beat us in views because that's the goal, all right? It was wonderful. See ya.